Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 19 new mods. And I was surprised we had some mods today. I even sent a message to Giant saying, where's the mods? And then they came out about 8 o'clock or so. So let's go to the mod hub and see what we've got in there. So new mods today are the Crump BB pack by Aaron Modding. And that consists of 3 different trailers by the looks of it: the BB900, BB790 and the BB740. Potato tipper, and tipper. Cool. And we have the Metaltech TB pack, which, wow, looks like quite a few trailers there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. Okay, and that's by Melody 98 and Mr. Zixon. And then we have the Kverneland AB85 by Melody 98, and that is 1.9 meters wide plough. And then we have the Lizard header, and I think this is for, I don't know actually, this is mulching, isn't it? Working width of 5 meters, and that's by 76 max. It's just a wider header, isn't it? We'll have a look. And then there is quite a few updates with the Lipinki. Added bale trigger for wood chips, fixed issue with poplars. Now the Pacific Northwest, you can't scroll down on PlayStation. I've been on the mod hub and there's nothing added for what's changed, so that's probably coming tomorrow. Good thing with this tanker now, it's added fill types: liquid fertilizer, herbicide, liquid manure, fuel, digestate. I bet you can't sell though. I bet you they still haven't fixed the sell issue. And there is also an update for the tractor triangle, 2 new weights: Armour Track 450 John Deere triangle weight. Tractor triangle has got colour choice. Lizard self-made 1000, blah blah blah. Okay, and that's by Gamer 8250. But we'll look at new mods today. Time is pressing, and that is your lot for today. So first off, we will have a look at the Lizard GE50, and this is like a mower basically. Well, it's for a forage, it fits on a forage wagon like so, and chops up grass or straw. I think it was, it said, yeah, I think it was straw. Now this little thing will cost you 19 grand. It has got a 5 meter wide header on it, and it's £969 for initial leasing costs. So I suppose it is cheap for the money. Now you can use it as a trailer, and it does unfold, so you don't have to have a separate trailer for it, which is pretty cool. I like that. Detail on it is pretty good. But does it work? We shall find out. Now we've also got one of the trailers from the Metaltech TB pack. TB pack, not DB. And we'll hook that on the back to make sure it's all working alright. So we got the Chrome, the big X580. This is the modded one, and I'm going on it the wrong way. So let's hook that up, get that out of the way, over here. Drop it off. And we click on unfold. Lower down. of course we haven't got a bloody trailer. It's not going to pick up much without a trailer. Unfold the pipe and let's start her up. The pipe is unfolded. And it was doing this earlier where it's dropped a bit in there. I've got 61% grass and now it's not cutting. It's a bit weird. I thought, oh, it's because I haven't got the trailer. So it's picking up the grass what is already there, I think. So it doesn't cut, it just picks up. Right, I got you. I was thinking it was a mower. It's not, it's just a picker-upper. And that's why it doesn't cut. I was thinking, well, why isn't it cutting grass? It's lucky I had all this grass here, otherwise I'd be like, what's going on? This doesn't work. But it does. It's picking it up. Let's turn it around the other way towards the sun. Yep, cool. It's working. Right, next we have a new plough. AB85. And there it is. Nice bit of kit. Looks like a bit of a nice plough. Now, it isn't a fortune because it's only 1.9 meters wide anyway. £12,000 to buy, and then £612 for your initial leasing costs. Like I said, it's only 1.9 meters wide, but that way you don't need much horsepower. You only need 92 horsepower, and it has a 7 mile an hour working speed. So we have the Linder, which I think this is 101 horsepower, but you've got to use a front weight, otherwise it well, let's try it. Let's drop the front weight. No, pick up that. Oh, it's not that bad. We want to wait anyway. So first off, let's see. Wrong. Right, so drop that down. And working speed of 7 mile an hour, going uphill as well. 6. I thought it'd slow down a bit, but it did hit the 7 mile an hour. Yep, so it does 7 mile an hour, not a problem. There's a little bit of animation going on. It's turning it over. Nice bit of kit. Does the job. Not into these small ploughs myself. They're good for sorting out the little for well, extending fields. Right, next we have the Metaltech TB pack. Now this is quite extensive. I think there was 8 to 9 different trailers. I have got quite a few different variants of them. These 3 here are the TB6. Now the TB6 costs 9,500, and that's just for this one here basically, and it's £484 initial leasing costs, with a slot count of -9. 15,400 litres is the maximum you can have with that one. And then you have the TB8. Where's the 8? There's the 8, which basically they're all going up in slightly different sizes. So this one's £11,500 and £586 initial leasing costs, and this one is -12. So all of these other ones are all -12 or 13 slots, and the other one is only minus, the TB6 is only -9. So then they got the TB10, and we won't tell you to go through every single one because look at them, there's loads. Now they have got different colour choice with the stickers, where you can have it like that, where it's got the Metaltech sticker, and then there it's TB10,000, and then you see on this one TB10 Metaltech, slightly different stickers on there. You can have the cover on the top as well for an extra £2,570, but that does vary on the bigger trailers, so it all goes up in price. But you can see these are basically, it comes standard like that, and with the extension you get that, and then it goes up, because the TB14, for instance, this one, that's 17,000. Where is it? I thought I had another TB14. Well, the bit without that grill bit on the top is 17,000, and then that bit is an extra 10,000 litres, but it costs you an extra £5,000 as well. So they're not really cheap, but they're decent sized trailers. And then we move up to the TB20, which is the big one, and this takes 29,000. And then they've also got the bale trailer option as well, if you want a flatbed. And then this is the biggest one, this is the premium, and it's 44,000 litres. Pretty detailed. Looks like we can link them up as well. I'm not sure if we'll be able, well, we should be able to link all these up because they've all got the drop pin hitch. So let's give them a go. You can see that one, we have the hoses, they're not connected. Why aren't the hoses connected? They're there, but they're not in the back of the tractor. That's a bit strange. Oh, it's because I haven't hitched it yet, that's why. Duh. Yeah, there it is. Of course they work. They go in the back there. Now I've gone through quite a few of them already just to make sure they do take all the different commodities, and this is the last one I haven't tried. So we've got wood chips, silage, straw, grass, sugarcane, hay, chaff, wood chips. Yeah, so you're not having everything, but it is all you want commodities in there ready. Root crops, silage, straw, grass, sugarcane. So all in all, a nice pack, loads of different trailers. Pretty cool. I didn't check for linking up. Let's link them up. Oh. Or was I just because I'm not very good at driver. I've only been playing this for about 4 years. No, it's not going to have that. I did wonder because the hitch on the back hasn't got a pin or anything there. Let's have a look. So suspect, it looks like you can't link them up. Lighting wise though, just got your normal lights on the back and then indicators. No reverse lights, brake lights though. And nothing else in the options, just tip side back, tip side left, tip side right, and grain door, which is always nice when they tip side left and tip side right, because they don't have to tilt up as high. I do not have access. Yes, I do. Right, so let's get that unloaded. Cool, nice and smooth. Some of these are quite slow though. But didn't have any issues with this. I had a drive around with it earlier, loaded, and it was quite stable. Next we have the Crump BB pack, which is the big body that consists of 3 different trailers. We have the 740, then the 790, and then the 900S. Now I forgot to say, these ones, you can't change any of the colour options, there's just tyres to change and that's your lot. This one you can have your wider tyres, Michelin's, and you've also got all the colour combinations you want, so you can coordinate to your heart's content. So the first one, which is the 740, is £37,999, and it will hold 25,100 litres and is minus 18 on this slot count, which I thought was quite high really for that. But it looks like we have a drop pin hooker up where you can see the pin actually is in there, whereas the ones over there, it doesn't show the pin in there. So that's that one anyway. Then the 790, nice bit of kit, 42 grand, £2,142 for initial leasing costs with a minus 12 slot count, and it holds 40,900 litres, and the ladder actually works as a ladder. Amazing stuff. Then we move on to the BB 900S. Well, that's what it says in the shop anyway, and this one's 57 grand. It is big boy. It's a big body, big boy. £2,907 for initial leasing costs, minus 24 on the slot count. But it does hold 46,000 litres. So it's a nice trailer, and it's because we had these Crumps before, and you couldn't never change any of the colours on them. They were always red. You got them red, and that was your lot. That's a nice bit of kit. Loving them. So let's check them out. I've got them in JCB. And we do have buttons, so it's the flap for when you're using the forage harvester. Drop that down, and I think that is probably going to be a lot. Tip side back, tip side grain door, tip side back, tip side grain door. That's your lot. You'd have thought I would have seen that tree there, really, wouldn't you? Wheat, barley, oats, canola, soybeans, potatoes. Yeah, so these trailers pretty much do, yeah, everything. But do they fill up? Let's see. Get some wheat in there. Yep, that's right, 40,900. You don't own this land. I do own this land. So tip side back. That's grain door. Great, there's a bush in the bloody way. Works a treat. Didn't have any issues with it whatsoever. See, even with it up, it's quite stable. Right, so I tested the first one. Now the other one, it's got like a potato catcher or something there. I'm not sure what it is. I couldn't really. It doesn't show any animation or anything. So, like, right, okay. Now this one hasn't got any controls on the trailer, has it? No, it hasn't. But we have got the front and the rear are turning. Indicators, nothing on the sides, is there? Yeah, we got no. But this is the 46,000, and oh look, there's that tree again. Yep, there it is, 46,000. And we just got tip side back and tip side grain door on me. Yeah, of course. Tip side left. I didn't realise. Cool. Wow. Oh, of course, yeah, it's got the slots on the side, so it just does it to the left hand side. That's cool. I like that. Right, moving on to this one, and this one's got tip side back, grain door, tip side back, grain door, and that's your lot. No other controls on it. So it's just your normal tipper. Now I did think this only took potatoes, but it doesn't. It does take pretty much everything. I'm sure it did. yeah, lime. Apart from, oh no, it does all your wheat, corn and everything else as well. So it does your lot. But that thing in the back, that was extra. I can't remember how much that was. I'm so gonna go and take that tree stump out. So that is the lot for today. A nice selection of trailers, especially these ones where you can do your own modifications for them. Pretty cool, loving that. Righto, well, if you've enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that like button for me, and if you want to see more content, then hit that subscribe button and you won't miss out on any of the latest content. Don't forget to check out my other videos if you haven't seen any of those. Got coming up for nearly 300 now, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.